The guy thought he found true love, but it turned out to be a huge misunderstanding. Inaho was completely confused because he had no idea. His father already betrothed him to Whitehair. When he heard about this arranged marriage from Whitehair herself, Inaho flat out refused. Whitehair, who came from a wealthy family, was shocked, but the electrical catalog was what mattered most, so she lunged forward to snatch it, but she did not get the item and only ended up embarrassing herself. Seeing his light bulb get broken, the guy had enough and fought back. That is the power of technology. Watching his boss go down, the bodyguard finally stepped in. He subdued both the guy and Inaho with ease, then calmly carried Inaho away. After the two walked out the door, his buddy finally dared to approach and woke up the unconscious guy. To get the electrical catalog back, the guy was determined. He dashed up to the attic, grabbed the coiled rope and chased after them. He threw the rope with perfect aim and successfully hooked their car. Whitehair could not believe he would not give up. Inaho tried to hand over the catalog, but Whitehair was not about to let that happen. The guy tried to shock Whitehair with a static ball, but she was wearing gloves. Whitehair mocked him, saying his electrical skills were nowhere near her brother's. Meanwhile, the bodyguard stepped on the gas. The car hit maximum power, and the rope could not hold it back. The guy could only shed helpless tears. After driving for a bit, Whitehair demanded Inaho hand over the catalog, but Inaho refused to give in, and then things took a turn. While they were struggling over it, Whitehair accidentally kicked the wooden box out of the car. The bodyguard immediately stopped the car, but the box had already fallen into the river, drifting away with the current. Coincidentally, Inaho's sister and Kenmu were nearby. Seeing his fiancée looking so worried, Kenmu decided to go retrieve the box, and so, the three of them ran down to the riverbank. But more chaos was on the way. A crane swooped down and grabbed the box. Luckily, Whitehair let out a scream. After Inaho returned home, his father locked him in the storehouse. His sister tried to convince their father not to force Inaho to marry Whitehair, but their father was out of options. If Inaho married into the Sanjo family, they would stop coming after their debt. If he refused, the Hayakusen brewery passed down for generations would go bankrupt, and honestly, Inaho could not even brew tea properly. No other family would take him as a bride. Besides, Whitehair's family was the top conglomerate in the steam engine industry, but his sister argued Inaho was only 15 years old. This was the age when anything was possible. At the same time, the guy had finally caught up. Suddenly, Inaho's pet Do caught his attention. Do then led the guy straight to Inaho. Inaho was feeling completely down. He knew if things kept going like this, the brewery his mother left behind would go under. He felt like this marriage was unavoidable. Just as despair set in, the guy suddenly appeared before him, saying he had questions about the catalog. He wanted to ask. Inaho was usually clumsy at everything, but this time he got intense. Listen, the catalog was never in that wooden box. He had already hidden it somewhere else. In other words, the box was completely empty. Whitehair, who went through all that trouble, was left speechless. Back to the guy. After reading through the catalog, he confirmed it was the very same one his brother had left behind years ago. Memories came rushing back. Back then his brother handed him this catalog and told him to write down his own electrical invention ideas, saying the 20th century would be the age of electricity. Later his brother took him to an expo. Ever since that day, his mind was filled with visions of what the future could hold. But not long after, his brother ran away with the catalog.